Welcome back and good Monday morning, everyone. We had very active weather over the weekend. We had wind, rain, hail. There was a lot going on across the state this morning. Still a little bit of rainfall, but it's a lot quieter than it was over the weekend. Great Falls looking dry at the moment. It's 51 degrees in the Electric City. Helena has had some showers moving through. You can't see it very well on the camera right here, but it's just not cooperating with us today. There have been some showers rolling through overnight. It's 57 degrees in Helena, so kind of a warmer start in Helena, but we are waking up to more of that rainfall. Now today we do have the chance for some more storms developing. We're still in this pattern with the low pressure to our west, which creates this unstable southwesterly flow. But here's the good news. We have nicer weather on the way. This low pressure is going to be moving through over the next couple of days. So a few more stormy days for the beginning of this week. But as that moves off to our east, you can see this large, kind of broad, high pressure ridge. And high pressure brings the nicer weather to our area. So that's going to be developing through the end of the week. Still going to have the chances for afternoon pop-up thunderstorms here and there as we have a couple of disturbances rolling through. But overall, nicer and warmer weather through the end of the week. And you can see the temperatures really starting to warm up by the end of the week here, Thursday into Friday for the weekend. Still have the chance for some pop-up thunderstorms here and there, though. So this morning, you can see that rainfall moving through around the capital city. You can see this line of moisture moving through, and that's going to kind of continue through the end of the morning here. Lewistown getting some rain as well as areas south of Lewistown. Central Montana is getting a little bit heavier precipitation, and southeastern Montana around Billings. There's some stronger storms with some lightning this morning, and so that is in that area of the state. There's a higher chance for thunderstorms developing. I just wanted to show this because there is a chance for thunderstorms developing, but you can see that's really off to the south and east. So north central Montana might get some rainfall, but it's not going to be anything quite as severe as areas in the southern and eastern parts of the state, especially the southeastern part of the state. So there is some more severe weather coming forward today, but it's not going to be quite as bad for north central Montana. Great Falls and Helena are going to see some more rain coming later on this afternoon, but it's not going to be quite the severe weather that we saw over the weekend. So you can see that moving through this afternoon and evening into the overnight hours. So tomorrow we might be off to a similar start as we are this morning, with the showers rolling through in the morning as well. But by the middle of the week, we have some kind of drier weather. Tuesday afternoon, that kind of drying out, and then Wednesday there is a chance for some more rainfall in Great Falls, but I think Helena is going to stay pretty dry on Wednesday, although we are going to stay pretty cloudy here through the middle of the week. And as that high pressure develops, we'll see some clearer conditions for the end of the week into the weekend, although with the warmer weather that increases our instability, so we do have the chance of those pop-up thunderstorms developing similar to the last couple of days, but that is a little bit later. We will have some more sunshine as well. So in terms of accumulation, today's going to be a little heavier for the southern and eastern parts of the state, as I mentioned, those areas with the more severe thunderstorms possible. Great Falls and areas north of Great Falls aren't going to see quite as much rainfall through the middle of this week. That's really going to be mainly in the eastern part of the state. If we're going all the way out to Wednesday morning, that's really not going to hit north central Montana quite as hard as other areas to our south and east, but we still do have the chance for some showers for the beginning and middle of this week. Now today, temperatures are going to be topping out in the mid 70s for the most part. A couple of spots in the 80s in eastern Montana, but most folks are going to be in the mid 70s. Later on this week, though, we've got a warm up coming our way along with that high pressure. So today's going to be one of the cooler days of the week, but things will be really warming up through the end of the week into the weekend, back into the 80s, mid to upper 80s for the end of the week here. But with that warmer weather also comes more instability. So that's why there's still a chance for some pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoons and evenings all the way through the end of the week. But we will have generally more sunny weather and warm weather. It's just that warm weather that brings the instability. But this is certainly an improvement over last week with all of the cool and rainy weather we've had.
Yeah.
I felt like we were living in Seattle or something.
It did feel like that, and it's also nice to have something to look forward to at the end of the week.
Yes.
Makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
Thanks, Katie.